I was looking at your record at Chelsea, Juan, and that's probably where you played some of your best football, 135 appearances, 33 goals, 53 assists. And the season before you left for Manchester United was prolific, wasn't it? 20 goals, 36 assists. Why did that come to an end and you moved to Manchester United?
Well, it was in my third season. We had a couple of changes in the club with players and coach, and yeah, I mean it was a fact that I didn't play as much as I was used to, and I
Yeah.
was of course not happy with that situation coming from those two seasons. But I tried to keep going. I stayed professional. I of course respected the players that were playing at the time, and it came to a finish because in December I had the opportunity to go to Manchester United, and we both, Chelsea and myself, thought that was the best option. And also, when you have the opportunity to play for a club like United, I think it's difficult to say no.
Yes.
Did you enjoy your time at United?
I did, of course. Yes, I did. It were many years, and we had better years, not so good years, but overall, the feeling of playing for Manchester United is unique. I had, like you mentioned before, so many good memories, made great friends for life, and to be able to play at Old Trafford every 2 weeks is something that you can consider yourself privileged. So yes, with the good and not so good moments, I'm proud of my time in the club. I always tried my best. And of course, there were some challenging seasons after Sir Alex Ferguson left. But overall, to be able to play for the club and try my best to bring it where I think it deserves to be, it's something that I take with me.
Juan, talkSPORT reporter, huge Manchester United fan, Angelina Kelly. We're now talking about Manchester United, where I think Michael Carrick is doing a wonderful, wonderful job. But just take me back to the David Moyes time. Do you think? Let's hear Angelina ask you the question about your former boss, David Moyes.
So David Moyes was the coach that signed me.
Yeah.
To Manchester United. So I'm of course very grateful to him. I mean, how difficult it is to take a job after Sir Alex Ferguson, right?
Oh, yeah.
And in a club where the expectations and the demands are so high, the fact is that he didn't have so much time, and we didn't get good enough results. I arrived that season in January, half season, and we finished the season, I think, sixth or seventh, which is something that should not happen at Manchester United. So it was very difficult from the beginning, but on a personal level, of course, I'm grateful to him because he pushed for me to come to United, and that's something that I have to always cherish.
And Juan, Michael's doing a good job, Michael Carrick. People ask me all the time, should they give him the job full time? I'm saying absolutely yes.
Well, Michael is very capable. He's a very intelligent guy. First of all, as a person, I love him. He was a fantastic teammate, always there for you. He never wanted to take the spotlight, but he let his football talk. He was very important for the team, always, looking for these passes, especially for players like me in between the lines. In the dressing room, he was always an example for all of us, his character and his professionalism. And again, I said it, he's a very intelligent guy that loves the game, and I'm very happy that, he's getting the results that the club need. He knows how to get to the players, of course, and yeah, I'm enjoying at the moment watching the games.
Well, I've got two questions now for you about Spain's national team. First one I ask you about is David Villa. I mean, like, as a striker, growing up watching David Villa and watching him, for me, one of the best finishers I've seen. You obviously played with him. How good of a striker was he? And also, this young Spanish team knocking England out in the final, beating us in the Euros. What chance have they got of bringing the World Cup back to Spain?
Well, David Villa is, for me, without a doubt, one of the best European strikers ever.
Yes.
He's up there, of course, in Spain. I've been lucky to play with him both in Valencia and in the national team. His ability to look for the goal with the right foot, the left foot from every position, his understanding of the movements in the box. He's not, as you know, he's not massive. He's not incredibly quick. He's not incredibly strong, but his understanding of the movement as a striker is just unbelievable. So defenders could not could not catch him. So incredible player, and again, incredible human being. Um, Spanish national team is good, isn't it?
Yes.
They have so many good players in this generation, and if we talk, of course, about Lamine, but many others, no. And I was in that final against England in Berlin, in Germany, and the level they showed, it was just so high. So I think there's present in Spain, there's future, of course, because of the age of many of them, and I think, of course, they are one of the favorites for the World Cup. I hope they can make it.
One, the stats tell us that when the World Cup is in America or Southern Hemisphere, it's only, I think, Germany have won it. It's ridiculous. The South American sides, they win. But why would someone like Spain or France, for instance, who are used to the heat, not a problem? Why couldn't they win it this year?
Yeah, why not? I think Spain is going to be there, honestly. And yes, many of the Spanish players are used to the heat and the conditions. And especially, I think they have the confidence in their mind that after winning the Euros that they can do it. And if they play at their best level, they can beat anyone. So I hope they really do.
Yeah. And just on Spanish managers and players, Pep Guardiola, his record's unbelievable. And people say this could be his last year in England. But I look what Manchester City, they still can win the Premier, they can still win the Champions League, they can still win domestic cups. Pep has been unbelievable for football in England, hasn't he?
Well, unfortunately, I was in the other side, so it was not very enjoyable to see everything he did. But of course, what he has done in football in different countries is just incredible. The amount of trophies, the way they play, the improvement on players. And yes, everyone was saying that, Manchester City this season are not the same. They're not having a great season, but they are fighting for everything. So that's what he constantly does. His teams are always or almost always fight for trophies, and that's something that not many can do.